Hi everyone, and welcome to your evening meditation. So I'm just going to be meditating on Course in Miracles Manual for Teachers. So this is from Manual for Teachers section 1 on in answer to the question, who are God's teachers? So just going somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed for the next 20 minutes or so, putting your phone on mute or silent. Sitting comfortably in your favorite meditation posture, whatever that happens to be. So sitting on a chair, feet shoulder width apart, cup your hands in your lap. Keep your back straight because we're going to be doing some breath work and raising the energy up the spine. You can also sit in your whatever favorite meditation posture you like, cross-legged, on the floor, on your bed, in lotus or half lotus. Whatever makes you comfortable, and just make sure your back is straight. Those are the only two real requirements. So sitting comfortably, cup your hands on your lap, back straight, close your eyes, and start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. So just breathing in, notice how the stomach rises. Just blowing the stomach up like a balloon. Squeeze the sphincter muscle, that's the muscle used to contract the flow of urine. Or squeeze the last drops out. It locks the energy in and it creates a pumping action. So you pump the energy up the spine. If you lock the sphincter muscle, you simultaneously draw it up the spine. With your breath, feel this lovely warm wave of energy flowing up the spine into your heart center. Put one hand on your heart. Another sip of air in, draw the energy up into the upper chest and spine, up through the neck, up the back of your head, all the way into the crown of your head. So it's a maximal inhale breath. Breathe in again. This warm wave of energy crests in the crown of your head. And you just pause at the top of the inhale. And you smile. And now just check in with your mind. So scan your mind and notice any thoughts or emotions going on there, particularly anything that's negative, that's restricting, contracted, limiting, that just really feels unpleasant. Another sip of air in to top you up, and just notice the quality of the thoughts, notice how they feel emotionally, and often that shows up physically. Maybe as a knot in your stomach, tightness in your chest, clenched jaw, clenched fists, dry mouth, sweaty palms, nausea, panic attacks, and whatever else. Maybe there's just tension in a particular area in your body, in your neck and your shoulders. Maybe you've got some kind of physical pain or ailment somewhere. Just notice all these symptoms that you're out of alignment with love. And now, as you exhale, just blow it all away. Just choose to let that all go. All the thoughts and the emotions and the feelings, the physical sensations. You just let it all go. Imagine you blowing it out like a black smoke out of your mouth. Out of your energy system. All the lower stomach into the spine. Sharply expel all that air and that negativity out. And just rest here for a few moments in the stillness. Smile. And then you breathe in again. Just breathing in through the nose. Notice how the stomach rises. Chest rises. Subtle flow of air into the nostrils. Squeeze the sphincter muscle. draw the energy up the spine. This warm wave of energy, like a wave in the ocean, cresting the crown of your head. Pause, smile. The gap between breaths, just really connect in with this peace and the stillness that really are your natural states. And then exhale, sigh it all out. This time keep your mouth closed. Make a sound as though you're fogging sunglasses, the mouth closed. The air should flow naturally out of your nostrils. Chest and the stomach suck back in. Feel the energy you raised up. Just subsiding down like a wave breaking back into the ocean. And just come to rest in the peace and the stillness and the gap between breaths for a few moments. Smile again. Connect with the peace and the stillness that are your base state. Natural awareness is this peace. And then you breathe in again. Notice how the stomach rises, the chest rises, so on, all the subtle sensations of the breath. Just paying attention to all of these. And so keeping your mind very much in the present moment. By just focusing all your attention on the breath. Nowhere else to go, there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to think about for the next 20 minutes or so. Just breathe, relax, be still. Step back, watch your breath. Observe all the subtle sensations of the breath. And just let the breath happen. Let the breath breathe you. Happening through you, for you, to you. There's no conscious stressing, straining, or striving on your part. This should put your mind in a very nice, calm, relaxed state of mind. Nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, nothing else to think about for the next 20 minutes. Breathe, relax, be still, just watch your breath. Keep your mind nice and still, calm, empty, open but aware. And you just allow these words I'm going to read from section 1 of the Manual for Teachers, titled, Who are God's Teachers? So it's an answer to a question. Just listen energetically, listen emotionally. Keep one hand on your heart to anchor yourself into your heart presence and let the words just sink in to a deeper part of your awareness, which we call your heart. It's really your subconscious mind, part of you that can really feel deep love, peace, joy. So ultimately these words are really just pointing to those states of being. The words are pointers, not the absolute truth themselves. So use these words just to point you in the right direction, to help you to find peace and the love and the joy of this eternally loving presence that the Course calls God. Imagine your mind is like a very still, calm lake on a windless day. Just keep watching your breath to maintain that stillness, and the words will just drop in to that stillness, like pebbles dropping into a pond on a still, calm, windless day. Plop. They go, and because your mind is so still, the ripple effects are noticeable. Ideas are going to ripple all the way into the depths of your subconscious mind, which is where they needed to undo the default thought system of the ego. So keep watching your breath, staying nice and still, calm, empty, open but aware. As you listen to these words from Jesus, our master teacher, who is going to answer the question, who are God's teachers? Just pause, keep watching your breath. As I read, I'll remind you every now and then to do that. As you listen. So, teacher of God. One can always substitute the word God for love. So, teacher of God or love is anyone who chooses to be one. His qualifications consist solely in this. Somehow, somewhere, he or she, of course uses the masculine only, but applies to both. He or she has made a deliberate choice in which he or she did not see his or her interests as apart from someone else's. Once he or she has done that, his or her road is established and the direction is sure. The light has entered the darkness. It may be a single light, but that is enough. So breathe in and just imagine you breathing light in to every pore, every cell, every muscle of your body, and every corner of your mind, every fiber of your being. Beautiful golden or white light flowing in to the darkness. It may be a single light, but that is enough. He or she has entered an agreement with God, with this eternal loving presence, even if he or she does not yet believe in God, in love. He or she has become a bringer of salvation, a teacher of God, a teacher of love. Just pause, watch your breath, and exhale. Have a sense of just exhaling out any darkness, any negativity. It's blocking the light, stopping you from experiencing love, from stopping you from becoming a teacher of love, because you can't teach what you don't know yourself. So just extend it out. Spreading the light. True salvation. Keep watching your breath. Breathing in again. Nice deep breath in. You breathe in the light. And breathing it into your stomach, into your heart center. Put one hand over your heart. Into your third eye, into the crown of your head. Clench your sphincter muscle. Draw it. A column of golden or white light all the way up your spine. Flowing all the way up the spine, from the base of your spine into the crown of your head. Pause at the top of the inhale. Take another sip of air in as you listen to this paragraph. So they come from all over the world. They come from all religions and from no religion. They are the ones who have answered. The call is universal. It goes on all the time, everywhere. It calls for teachers to speak for it and redeem the world. Many hear it, but few will answer. Yet it is all a matter of time. Everyone will answer in the end. The end can be a long, long way off. So So exhale. And just feel like you sinking into this destination, eternity. Perfect peace, stillness. And it's because of this that the plan of the teachers was established. Their function is to save time. Each one begins as a single light, but with the call at its center, it is a light that cannot be limited. So breathing in again, a nice deep inhale. Imagine you breathing this beautiful golden or white light in to every part of your body, every corner of your mind, every part of your energy system. It's beautiful golden or white light. Just imagine it enveloping you, encompassing you entirely. And each one who enters this light saves 1,000 years of time as the world judges it. To the call itself, time has no meaning. So this is a course for every teacher of God, of love. The form of the course varies greatly. So do the particular teaching aids involved. The content of the course never changes. Its central theme is always God's Son, love's extension. He is guiltless. And in his innocence is his salvation. So exhale out the mouth and just have a sense of extending this love you feel in your heart. Keep one hand in your heart center, this beautiful golden or white light in your mind. The light of innocence, of guiltlessness, which is salvation. That light of true salvation. Extend out from you to bless all the world. And just watch your breath, breathing nice, deep, slow inhales and exhales. And through the nose, imagine you breathing in the light into every pore of your skin, every cell of your body. Breathing it in, infusing the entire body, your energy system, your mind, with the light of true salvation. And then pause, smile, connect with the deep peace and stillness that go hand in hand with the light. Exhale. Sigh it all out. Feel like you're extending that light outwards. It's the function of God's teachings is to extend this love outwards in their teaching, so it can be taught by actions or thoughts in words or soundlessly, in any language or in no language, in any place or time or manner. It does not matter who the teacher was before he heard the call. He has become a savior by his answering. He has seen someone else as himself. He has therefore found his own salvation and the salvation of the world. In his rebirth is the world reborn. Just keep watching your breath, bring nice, deep, slow inhales, exhales. Imagine breathing in the light, every pore, every cell, every muscle of your body, every corner of your mind, every fiber of your being. So you hold the breath briefly, just feel the light running up and down your spine, column of golden or white light cresting in the crown of your head. Smile as you're filled with light. And then exhale, sigh it all out. Have a sense of extending this light outwards in thought, but this can happen in your words, your actions. And in fact, must translate into those if you are ready to be healed. Keep watching your breath, sinking deeper and deeper into the light. Listen to the final paragraph of this profound section. And then we're going to slip into a couple of minutes of silence. So this is a manual for a special curriculum intended for teachers of a special form of the universal course. There are many thousands of other forms, all with the same outcome. They merely save time. Yet it is time alone that winds on wearily. And the world is very tired now. It is old and worn out and without hope. There was never a question of outcome. For what can change the will of God? The will of eternal love. But with time, with its illusions of change and death, wears out the world and all things in it. Yet time has an ending. And it is this that the teachers of God, teachers of love, are appointed to bring about. For time is in their hands. Such was their choice, and it is given them. And now just sink in, sinking into the deep peace and stillness in your mind, part of your mind that knows that it is a teacher of love, that that is your divine destiny and function. So sink in there, just breathing in and out the light, breathing in the light into every pore, every cell, every muscle of your body, every corner of your mind, every fiber of your being. Intensify the light briefly as you hold the breath. And then you exhale. Just sigh it all out. Extending the light. When you get a little glimpse as you keep doing this for the next 2 minutes, that really is no giving and receiving. There's only one light. So just merge your awareness with that light. Nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, nothing else to think about. for the next 2 minutes of silence. Breathe, relax, be still. Surrender completely into the light of salvation, to your function as a teacher of God, teacher of love, teacher of the light, no matter what words you use. Matters is that you experience the light fully, totally immerse yourself for the next 2 minutes of silence. So just very gently coming back into an awareness of your body, breath. Same way we enter the meditation, you're going to come out of it. So just breathing in. Notice how the stomach rises, the chest rises. Subtle flow of air into the nostrils. Feel the squeeze of the sphincter muscle, the drawing up of the energy like a warm wave in the ocean. Rising up the spine, cresting in the crown of your head. Pause at the top of the inhale. Smile. Connect with the peace and the stillness in the gap between breaths. And exhale. Just sigh it all out. And the energy subside back down the front shoulder and the body like a wave. Just breaking back into the ocean. Energy subsides back down. Air flows out of your nostrils. Come to rest your tension in the lower stomach and groin. So that's 1. 2, while your attention is down there, just noticing the weight of your body, pressing down into the chair, feet touching the ground. Notice what else you're feeling and touching with your body. Maybe there's a subtle flow of air on your skin. As you breathe in, notice that air flowing into your nostrils. Maybe there's a subtle smell that goes with that. Notice that slight taste in your mouth. Notice what you're hearing. Just tuning into the very subtle sounds in your environment. Maybe the ticking of a clock. Maybe thunder in the distance, and traffic. Hum of a fridge, and so on. And is going on in your environment. Just notice, without any naming of the sounds. You don't have to label them, name them, judge them, interpret them in any way. Just allow them to be, they arise, and they subside. And you pay attention to your sense perceptions this way. You start noticing more the underlying peace and stillness, the ground of being, it's been called. Base reality, true reality. Doesn't matter what you call it. Matters is that you experience it now. So just going into it, smiling. And 3, just open your eyes very gently. Notice that nothing's really changed. You're still connected to that presence. Let your eyes just rest randomly on whatever they happen to see. So various objects that we've created and we surround ourselves with. So let them rest for no more than 2 or 3 seconds on each object, and then move to something else, and then again something else. Do that for half a dozen objects. Just notice everything, but without naming it, labeling it, judging it in any way. Just allow it to be. Notice the underlying peace and stillness that arises when you do this. You're training your mind in this non-judgmental perception, which is the way that you start to become forgiving by default. So I hope this lesson has helped to connect you with the grounded being, the underlying presence, the love that the lesson points to, and maybe to get a little bit more clarity on what a teacher of God or a teacher of love really is. Doesn't mean you have to formally teach anyone, but it means that you teach the love in all your thoughts, your words, and your actions. It's by your very presence you become a teacher of God. So try and apply that this evening. If you're in the Art of Letting Go community, I've sent you a shorter recording to practice today's workbook lesson 248 this evening. So do that. If you're on YouTube, just a few moments, nice deep breath. Just pause, watch your mind, connect with the presence, and hopefully you've connected quite deeply over the last half an hour. And with the breath, just let go of anything that's troubling you, and remind yourself that you are a teacher of love. In order to teach love, you must first experience it yourself. That's why forgiveness is essential. You're going to become a teacher of God. So thank you for listening, and I wish you much peace and love this evening. Do join us looking ahead to tomorrow. There's only one session tomorrow, which is going to be at 2:30. Be broadcasting live on YouTube. We'll do a meditation first on the daily lesson, and then we'll have a discussion session. I thought on true responsibility as the course teaches it. We just did an 18-day mini course. And we ended off with a passage on responsibility for sight. I'm responsible for what I see. I choose the feelings I experience, and I decide upon the goal I would achieve. Everything that seems to happen to me, I ask for. I receive as I've asked. So we'll discuss that passage as well as maybe do a bit of reading from the section of the text where that's taken from. So join us then, 2:30 South African time in the Zoom room. or on YouTube. If you're out on YouTube, to subscribe to the channel, be notified. That's 12:30 GMT time or UK time. So thank you very much for listening, and namaste, which means divine love and peace in me honors and acknowledges that same love and peace in you.